Hey guys, how you doing today? Ivy Calvin from Storage Wars, and I get a lot of questions every day on why you buy tools, why you buy tools, why you buy tools. Well, let me tell you one thing why I buy tools. Tools are pretty much undestructible, unbringable, meaning they don't take them home and say, oh, it didn't work. These tools work every time. They are iron, they are steel, they are metal. You can put them in the mail and you don't have to worry about getting a warranty on them and they're not damaged. I love tools because tools could be resold 1 billion times. And nobody cares if you're the first owner, the second owner, or the third owner. Tools come in many different sizes and shapes. Hydraulic, pneumatic, whatever. But this is just your basic hand tools. Guaranteed to work every time. And you don't got to worry about nothing but here you go, take the cash. See you later, alligator. Well, right here we have a lot of different tools, but the one that's used and bought the most is the average everyday hammer. This is a construction hammer, a framer's hammer. They're a little bit more than normal. This one I would sell 20, 25 bucks, but normally you have just a normal everyday house hammer. They'll sell $10, $5, $15 every day of the week. We even have a ball peen hammer, a little bit more specialized for the carpenter, the blacksmith, the little nail pounder. Not too heavy duty, but gets the job done. So when you want to sell something, the number one tool being sold every day that I can't keep in my store, hammer. They come from this big all the way to this big. And guess what? Everyone sells. What we have here is a lot of different hand tools. Basically pliers or tools that you use with your hands. This is the average everyday pair of pliers. There isn't a household in America that doesn't have one of these. Handy all the time, from gardening to electricians to cleaning fish to you name it, getting splinters out of your hand. The pliers are the number 2 best-selling tool ever. This right here is a $3 pair of pliers, but you can't keep it in your store for 10 minutes. We got another pair of pliers here, a little bit more heavy duty, got the rubber handle, so maybe you're working with electricity or with water or a slick substance. Got the grips on the outside for a bigger tool, the flat insides for a little better grabbing. Sometimes they're just like that, so you can get something a little bigger, a little smaller. Sell these ones $5 every day of the week. If you live in a house, you got a home or a car, these come in handy, and they never stop selling. These are a pair of vice grips. Vice grips lock on tighter than any others. They come from big to small, just like the rest of these, but this is just the average everyday set that anybody could use. A small woman or a big man can get the job done with these. These go for $10. Why? Because they very seldomly ever let you down like the rest of these tools. You grab them and they work. You don't need to charge the battery. You don't need a manual. You don't need to do nothing. They just work every time. And right here we got a pair of wire cutters / pliers. So if you need to cut something, you got an end on this side, a plier on that side. These run about $4. Rubber handles for the extra grip and the grease. But yet, if you get shocked with electricity, you got a little bit of protection because you never know what you're going to be snipping. These right here, $5 every day. And this is just a pair of everyday snips. Cut wire, cut plastic, cut sheet, cut everything. They're old and rusty, but they got about another 50 years of living on them. Got another $5. These tools right here, every time you see them in a storage auction, buy them because they sell, because they work. Well, what we have here is a lot of screwdrivers. Screwdrivers come in many different sizes. Big to small, flathead, Phillips, socket, adjustable, multi-tools. A lot of different kinds. But tools of this sort pretty much always sell the same unless they have a big name or one's way bigger than the other. If this screwdriver was this big, it'd be $5. But since it's this big, it's $2. All these screwdrivers are about $1 to $2. The multi about $4. So, hey, when you get tools, you want to sell the flathead, you want to sell the Phillips. Those are the 2 biggest sellers. The others, when you need them, you need them. But right now, hey, keep a screwdriver close when you're selling because when you need one, you don't want to be screwed without one. Hey, $1, $2 on this one, $1, $2 on this one, and the multi-tool, $4. That's what I was pricing at. And hey guys, how you doing? What we have here is hand tools. Adjustable wrenches, small, big, and just some average everyday wrenches. Average everyday wrenches come in a lot of different sizes. They got them 3 to 4 feet long. They got them 5 inches long. It doesn't matter. If the tool is about this big, it's worth about $1, maybe $2. If you get a serious name like Snap-on or Mac, it may go up to 10 or 20. But the average everyday tool, when a person wants this one, they want a certain size. This size, $2. This size, $1. But when you need it, that certain size, that's you want it adjustable. When you can't find a certain size, this is an adjustable crescent wrench. A crescent wrench can be also many different sizes, but sometimes the heads are a lot bigger and they don't fit in that small space. This one right here, $10 every single day. This one right here, $3. As you can see, it's been a lot of wear and tear, and this one been through a whole lot of wounds. But guess what? It's going to work today as good as it worked when they first got it brand new. That's why I like tools, because they hold their value and they get the job done on day one the same as it will on day 1,000. Well, some of these tools are a little bit more specialized than others. Right here we have a small C-clamp and a medium-sized C-clamp. C-clamps, I've seen them this big, and they'll run you in the hundreds, $200, $300, $50, $60, depending on the brand and the size. And the bigger the handle, the bigger the stress, the bigger the whatchamacallit. So sometimes when you get a C-clamp, just don't throw it away or think it's a piece of crap. Sometimes these C-clamps are more valuable than you think you are. This one only here is about a $3 C-clamp. This is about a $6 C-clamp. But you get into these bigger ones, you're talking $50 C-clamps, $60 C-clamps, and hey, when you're buying storage units, $50 will come in really, really handy. What we have here is just an average everyday file. And these work great until all the file is gone. But right now, you can see my nail. Still got a lot of file left, so if you have that sharp edge on something, you just make it smooth. Blacksmiths love this because they make great knives. Or just you want to pry something or hammer something, or just make a piece of wood, a piece of metal, a piece of aluminum smooth. Files come in handy. $2 every day. Wire strippers, wire clampers, wire cutters, these are more specialty. These professionals love, love, love these. I sell these $10 every day. I might wash it up a little, but $10 every day. You can cut, you can strip, you can twist, you can do all you need to, $10. Right here, every man needs a pocket knife. You don't know if you're going to get in an accident, have to cut off that seat belt. You don't know if you got to open up that can if you're hungry. You don't know if you know how to clean or cook your dinner. But whenever you need a pocket knife, this one has the nail breaker, the seat belt, the window breaker, just a nice little point. Maybe you get a splinter out of your hand. But you should carry a good pocket knife, because a pocket knife is not a weapon to me. It's a tool. Everywhere you go, you have one of these if you're a working man, and it'll come in handy. This is a better than average one here. This is Smith & Wesson. I'll put this at $25, but once again, knives come in all different sizes, from a $5 knife to a $500 knife. So when you find a pocket knife, look it up. You might have hit the jackpot, or maybe just found the thing that'll cut you loose when you need to get free. Hey guys, so I just gave you my opinion on how I sell my stuff here at my store. I know in some areas stuff is a little higher, other areas a little lower, but here we're not too high. We're more in that mid-range, and that's what I sell my stuff at. So stay tuned for more of advice, more of teaching on how we buy and sell everything we get, including at the storage place when we do it. Hey, like and subscribe, because we got more coming, and if you need knowledge, I got plenty to give. See you later, alligators.